What's going on YouTube? It's the Advice Slanger, and today is Freedom Friday. I know this video is a little bit late, but I tried to record this video 2 or 3 times, and like last time my phone died, so I had to wait for it to charge, and there's been a whole bunch. But today is Freedom Friday, and we're gonna talk about how to be free from yourself. So a lot of people, man, their biggest prison is their self and their own mind. You know, a lot of people, they fight themselves. You know what I'm saying? Your heart wants to grow, but you're not allowing yourself to grow for a number of reasons. So today I'm gonna give y'all 3 reasons. Well, 4 reasons, or not reasons, 4 ways to be free of yourself. 4 ways to free yourself from yourself. So the first way, and a bonus with the end, but the first way is you need to know yourself. You can't fight yourself, or not fight yourself. You can't win against yourself if you don't know yourself. See, your heart knows you. You know, your heart knows you. But if you don't consciously know you, you're going to lose every time. Because you're not going to be prepared to deal with yourself. See, if you know yourself, you know what I'm saying, you understand your issues, you understand your problems. You know, you understand what you do and don't like, what you love and don't love. You know what I'm saying, who you like to be around, who you don't. If you know those things, you could be more prepared in life, and you won't get in a situation and be unprepared. And then next thing you know, you end up doing something, saying something, or being in a place that you didn't, you know, so that you weren't prepared to be in. Okay? Like, I'll give you an example. How many of y'all go out with your friends and do stuff, but you go out and do it just because your friends want to do it? You know what I'm saying? And then y'all do it so much that you've now convinced yourself that you love to do it. Okay? You convinced yourself that you love to do it. Well, ask yourself this. Would you go out and do those same activities by yourself? If the answer to that question is no, you don't love it. Because people who are doing something they love to do, they'll do it if they're the only ones doing it. You know what I'm saying? They'll do it if they're the only ones doing it. So ask yourself that. Would I go out and do that by myself? If not, then you don't know. You know, or not you don't know. You don't love to do that. So the first thing, like I said, the first thing is to be in tune with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Meditate. Make time for yourself. I made a video on how to make time for yourself. Go watch that. But you have to start loving yourself, making time for yourself, figuring out yourself, learning yourself. So that, you know, that way you can be free of yourself, because then you'll be prepared in knowing who you are. The second way that you can be free of yourself, okay, is to let go of toxic people. Toxic people are people that don't bring you up, put water on your fire instead of wood, you know what I'm saying, or weights on your life, chain and ball on your ankle, you know what I'm saying, people that just don't help you rise, people that are not helping you get to be your greater self, your greatest self, I'll say, not even say greater, your greatest self. So, you have to let go of those people. Everybody's heard of what's called growing pains, you know what I'm saying, a lot of tall people, they, you know, say they've experienced growing pains. And growing pains are exactly what they say they are. They're pains that come while you're growing, okay? Life has its growing pains. Yes, there's going to be people, friends, family members, jobs, schools. There's going to be things that you're going to outgrow, things and people that you're going to outgrow. And it's going to be painful to have to let those things go. It is. It's going to be painful to stop talking to that friend who all they talk about is when we going to smoke, when we going to drink, you know what I'm saying, the latest gossip. There's a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't benefit you or them. It's going to be hard to stop talking to that cousin that you love so much, but they always in some drama. They always fighting, always, you know what I'm saying, want to go out and do something ratchet. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard to leave that school where all your friends are. But you've outgrown the school. It's gonna be, you may not want to start over. All those things are what's called growing pains. And it's, yes, growing and becoming your greatest version is uncomfortable. And you have to understand that. My mom used to tell me all the time, everybody's not going where you're going. Everybody is not going where you are going. So therefore, you have to go and do your own thing. And yes, like I said, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable, you know, making those decisions. But you have to make them, and that comes with loving yourself. See, all this builds on itself. You have to love yourself. It really all leads back to all these things lead back to loving yourself. Because if you love yourself, you'll understand, like, hey, listen, it may hurt to stop talking to, you know what I'm saying, old boy or old girl or whatever, but I got to do it because I got to do it for me. Because I love me too much to let you hold me down. So that's the second reason, is to cut off toxic people. People that don't help you, people that are not trying to help you get to your greater self. The third way that you can be free from yourself is, the third way that you can, I forgot, but the third way that you can be free from yourself is you can stop worrying about what people think. Stop worrying about what people think. The main reason you just stop worrying about what people think is because you're never going to know what they think regardless. And a lot of people, even though they say they 100 and they keep it G, they don't be saying what's on their heart, what's on their mind like that. I do. I say 100% what's on my mind. What's on my mind and what's on my heart, you gonna know. You know what I'm saying? If you worth my time, you're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna know what's on my heart and what's on my mind because I'm built like that. Not everybody's built like that. A lot of people aren't. They're not gonna keep it 100 and keep it G with everybody. So if you're worrying about what they think, if you really are honest, what you think that they're thinking, those negative thoughts, oh well, this, and this, those negative thoughts that you're thinking that they are thinking are really the thoughts that you're thinking about yourself. I'll say it again. Those thoughts that you're thinking that other people are thinking about you are really the thoughts that you're thinking about yourself because you don't know what they're thinking. Unless you have some superpower that ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't told nobody about, you don't know what it is that they're thinking. So you're just assuming. And if you're assuming and you don't know where are those thoughts coming from your own head, about yourself. So that's really what you think about yourself. So you can say, oh, well, I don't know what people going to say, man. They going to say this, or they going to say that, or they going to say this about me. No, that's what you're saying about yourself. Okay? So stop thinking about, or stop caring about what people are going to think. Because you're not going to know regardless. And then the people that say it, and they're going to talk about you if you're doing good. They're going to talk about you if you're doing bad. So I'd rather people talk about me for doing good than doing bad. You know what I'm saying? They don't even say good or bad. They're going to talk about you for being successful and happy, or they're going to talk about you for being unsuccessful and angry all the time. So which one would you rather be? You ask yourself that. Now, the fourth way that you can be free from yourself is stop beating yourself up. There's nothing wrong with being your own worst critic to a degree. Okay? And I won't even say that. I'll say there's nothing wrong with being in competition with yourself. Okay? If you're in competition with yourself, from the standpoint of, I'm going to be better today than I was yesterday, and I'm going to be better tomorrow than I am today. I'm going to be better today than I was yesterday, and I'm going to be better tomorrow than I was today. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having that mindset. Okay? But don't sit there and criticize yourself to the point that you kill your own dream, that you take away your own drive. Okay? A lot of people sit there like, you know what I'm saying, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, man, I can't do it. Oh, man, I just, you know what I'm saying, I'm not as good as them, so I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make it, man. I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, stop telling yourself that you're not beautiful. Stop telling yourself that you don't like this, you don't like that, you don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're looking at other people and comparing it to them. Because if you're comparing it to them, you're always going to be less than somebody else. You're never going to be where you need to be. That's why you love yourself. Because if you love yourself, you're not going to care about what the next girl got or whatever. You're going to focus on being the greatest version of yourself you can be. So, ladies, you're beautiful. Stop worrying about what other people is talking about. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop looking at other people talking about what they got that you don't have. You know what I'm saying? You are beautiful. Your hair is great. You know what I'm saying? Your body is nice. I'm telling you, everybody likes something. However you are, I promise you, there's more people than you know that like you. Men, stop sitting there saying that you're not built for it, that you're not good enough. You know, so a lot of people think that men don't, you know what I'm saying, sit around and think that they all conceited and all that. A lot of men don't think they're good enough like that, and a lot of that is for show. A lot of guys put on the show. But men, stop thinking that you're not good enough. Stop thinking that you're not good enough to be the captain of the team. Stop. If your dream is to go to the NFL, stop thinking that you're not good enough to go to the NFL, the NBA. Stop thinking that your rapping is not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking that, you know what I'm saying, you can't go talk to that girl because you ain't got no money right now. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got no car, you ain't got no house. You got a plan. If you got a plan, you really can go talk to whoever you want. And if she's the right one for you, I promise you, she'll see the potential and she'll put that pressure behind it. So, you know, men, you cut like that. You built for it. So get up and do it. A lot of men talk about, I'm a man. Okay, are you really? Are you a man for show? Or are you a man in your mind? Do you have a man's mindset? I'll make a video on characteristics of a real man. But are you a man? Are you putting on the show that you're a man? Or are you really built for it? Are you really with it? If you're not really with it, find out how you can be with it. Whatever it is in life, get out there and do it. Men get up and do it. Men don't talk. Men get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? So, a little bonus way that you can be free of yourself, and this is, like I said, this is what if you believe what I believe, pray and ask God. Pray and ask God to help you relieve you from yourself. Okay? Pray and ask God to release you from yourself. Pray and ask God to maybe send people your way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe send people your way to help you. But don't fight God. But like I said, you still have to put in your own effort, which goes back to loving yourself. You love yourself, you put in the effort. It's a train, my bad. I know y'all hear that. But anyway, lost train of thought. But anyway, pray and ask God to deliver you from yourself. Because he will do it. But you have to do your part behind it. You have to do your part behind it, and you can start by loving yourself. So, I'm going to do a little recap. The first thing you can do is love yourself, get to know yourself, make time for yourself. The second thing you can do to be free of yourself is you can let go of toxic people. Remove people from your life, remove things from your life that don't make you happy. The third thing you can do is you can stop worrying about what people think. Don't care about what people think. Okay? And the fourth thing you can do is stop beating yourself up. Stop telling yourself you're not worthy. Stop telling yourself you're not good enough. Stop telling yourself that you ain't built for it, that you can't make it. You know what I'm saying? Stop telling yourself that you're ugly, that you're not attractive. And the last thing, little bonus one, start praying and asking God to assist you with this. But you have to do your part. It's one thing to pray and ask God, but he can't, you know what I'm saying? He can. I'm not going to say he can't, but he can, but it's harder. You know, so you make it hard on yourself for him to help you if you don't put any hard work, or if you don't put any work behind what it is you say you want. So, hope this video was able to help y'all. My Instagram, my Twitter, I told you I was going to get one. My Instagram, my Twitter, and my Snapchat will be in the description below. If you have a question, or you have a question, or you need advice or something, please send it to me. Please send it to me, and I'll make a video about it. And, you know what I'm saying? And it's just going to be that. That's what I'm here for, is to help. So, like I said, I hope this video was able to help. Y'all stay blessed. You know what I'm saying? Stay up. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, it's impossible to love everybody else. You know, love yourself, because it's impossible to love anybody else if you don't love yourself. Life will become so much easier if you love yourself. I promise you. So, y'all have a great day. You know what I'm saying? I know this video is late, but I hope it's able to help somebody. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for everything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for allowing me to help y'all, for watching the video. So I appreciate y'all. It's the Advice Slinger out.